An American tourist in London rented a car. "Where's the automatic?" she asked. A rental clerk seemed confused. "This is the automatic." The American looked at gearshift. "That's a stick." The clerk noted manual transmission. The American insisted. "I asked for automatic." The clerk said, "We don't have many." The American looked genuinely shocked. The American continued complaining loudly. "Everyone drives automatic." The clerk disagreed. "Not in Britain." The American argued, "Yes, they do." The clerk smiled. "Mostly manual here." The American seemed confused. "Why?" The clerk explained, "It's standard." The American insisted, "Automatic is standard." The clerk replied, "In America maybe. Not here at all in UK." I watched an American in Paris stare at rental car. "I can't drive this," he said. A French agent seemed puzzled. "It's standard car." The American insisted, "It's manual." The agent confirmed. "Yes." The American argued, "I need automatic." The agent noted extra cost. The American looked shocked. "Why extra?" The agent said, "Less common." The American couldn't believe it. The American pressed for explanations. "Don't most people drive automatic?" The agent laughed. "No." The American insisted, "In America they do." The agent nodded. "Only in America." The American seemed surprised. "Really?" The agent confirmed. "Europe drives manual." The American asked, "Why?" The agent shrugged. "Why do you drive automatic?" The American had no good answer to that question today. An American student in Berlin couldn't rent a car. "You don't have automatic?" she asked. A German clerk shook head. "Not many." The American seemed frustrated. "How do people drive?" The clerk seemed confused. "With manual." The American insisted, "That's too hard." The clerk smiled. "Not really." The American argued, "Everyone uses automatic now." The clerk disagreed. "Not in Germany." The student continued her complaints. "Automatic is more advanced." The clerk noted manual gives control. The American argued, "Automatic is easier." The clerk agreed. "Yes, easier." The American said, "So better?" The clerk disagreed. "Different purpose." The American looked confused. "What purpose?" The clerk explained, "Driving engagement." The American replied, "I don't want engagement." The clerk smiled. "That's very American." I overheard an American in Rome panic at rental counter. "This car has 3 pedals," he said. An Italian agent nodded. "Yes, manual." The American insisted, "I can't drive manual." The agent seemed puzzled. "You never learned?" The American shook head. "Nobody does." The agent looked surprised. "In Italy everyone does." The American seemed shocked by this simple statement today. The agent tried explaining patiently. "Manual is standard here." The American argued, "Automatic is standard." The agent corrected, "In America only." The American insisted, "Automatic is worldwide." The agent laughed. "No, manual is." The American looked genuinely confused. "Really?" The agent nodded. "Yes, really." The American asked, "Since when?" The agent replied, "Since always." An American family in Madrid needed rental car. "We need automatic," the father said. A Spanish clerk seemed tired. "We have one." The mother asked, "Just one?" The clerk confirmed. "Most are manual." The father looked shocked. "Why?" The clerk explained, "Standard transmission here." The mother insisted, "Everyone drives automatic." The clerk disagreed. "Not in Spain." The family looked confused. The father pressed for more details. "Is automatic more expensive?" The clerk nodded. "Yes, premium." The mother seemed outraged. "That's backwards." The clerk disagreed. "That's normal here." The father argued, "Manual is outdated." The clerk smiled. 70% of Europe drives manual. The mother asked, "Why?" The clerk said, "Fuel efficiency control." The father replied, "We don't care about that." I watched an American in Athens struggle with rental process. "You only have manual?" she asked. A Greek agent confirmed. "Mostly manual." The American seemed frustrated. "I never learned manual." The agent looked surprised. "Never?" The American shook head. "It's not necessary." The agent disagreed. "Here it is." The American insisted, "Automatic is normal." The agent smiled. "Not in Greece." The American continued arguing stubbornly. "Why hasn't Greece modernized?" The agent seemed offended. "We are modern." The American insisted, "Then why manual?" The agent explained, "Manual is preferred." The American argued, "Automatic is better." The agent disagreed. "Matter of opinion." The American said, "Fact, not opinion." The agent replied, "Very American attitude." The American looked offended by that observation today. An American businessman in Amsterdam needed car. "All you have is manual?" he asked. A Dutch clerk nodded. "Standard inventory." The American seemed annoyed. "Can't you get automatic?" The clerk noted, "Special order." The American insisted, "This is ridiculous." The clerk disagreed. "This is Netherlands." The American argued, "Modern countries use automatic." The clerk smiled. "We're very modern with manual." The businessman pressed his argument. "Automatic is more efficient." The clerk disagreed. "Manual often better fuel economy." The American argued, "That's outdated information." The clerk noted, "Still true today." The American insisted, "Nobody drives manual anymore." The clerk smiled. 80% here do." The American looked shocked. "That's impossible." The clerk showed statistics. The American still seemed skeptical of data. I overheard an American in Lisbon complain about car selection. "Why so many manuals?" she asked. A Portuguese agent seemed amused. "That's what people drive." The American insisted, "People drive automatic." The agent corrected, "In America." The American argued, "Everywhere." The agent disagreed. "Not here." The American seemed confused. "Portugal is a developed country." The agent agreed. "Yes, we drive manual." The American continued her confusion. "But manual is primitive." The agent disagreed. "It's skillful driving." The American argued, "Automatic is progress." The agent noted, "Different preferences exist." The American insisted, "Everyone wants easy." The agent smiled. "Not everyone." The American asked, "Why not?" The agent replied, "Driving enjoyment matters." The American said, "Just transportation?" The agent sighed. "That's your view." An American student in Prague couldn't believe rental options. "Everything is manual?" he asked. A Czech clerk confirmed. "Almost everything." The American seemed frustrated. "I can't drive stick." The clerk looked surprised. "You never learned?" The American shook head. "Unnecessary in America." The clerk noted, "Necessary here." The American argued, "That's backwards." The clerk smiled. "That's perspective. Different views exist." The student pressed for understanding. "When will Europe switch to automatic?" The clerk laughed. "Why would we?" The American insisted, "It's better." The clerk disagreed. "We prefer manual." The American argued, "You're missing out." The clerk noted, "On what exactly?" The American said, "Convenience." The clerk replied, "We value control." The American looked baffled. I watched an American in Vienna argue at rental desk. "This is discrimination," she said. An Austrian agent seemed confused. "How so?" The American insisted, "Against automatic drivers." The agent noted, "You can learn." The American argued, "I shouldn't have to." The agent smiled. "In Austria you should." The American demanded, "Accommodate Americans." The agent replied, "This is Austria though." The American continued her complaints. "America is important market." The agent agreed. Yes, you are. The American insisted, so cater to us. The agent disagreed. We cater to Europeans. The American argued, we're customers too. The agent noted, then adapt. The American looked shocked. We don't adapt. The agent smiled. That's your problem then. The American seemed genuinely offended now. An American family in Dublin needed rental. Do you have any automatics? The father asked. An Irish clerk check system. One available. The mother asked, only one? The clerk confirmed. High demand? The father seemed shocked. From who? The clerk said, other Americans. The mother looked confused. Irish don't use them? The clerk smiled. Rarely. We drive manual mostly here. The father pressed for more information. Why don't Irish modernize? The clerk seemed amused. We are modern. The mother insisted, manual isn't modern. The clerk disagreed. It's standard. The father argued, automatic should be. The clerk noted, different markets differ. The mother said, America leads though. The clerk replied, in some things? Not this. The father looked frustrated by response. I overheard an American in Brussels demand automatic transmission. You must have automatic, he insisted. A Belgian clerk shook head. Very few. The American seemed angry. This is unacceptable. The clerk stayed calm. This is Belgium. The American argued EU should standardize. The clerk asked, to what? The American said, automatic obviously. The clerk smiled. Most EU drives manual though. The American continued his demands. I'm paying customer. The clerk agreed. Yes. The American insisted, customer is right. The clerk disagreed. Customer is customer. The American argued, American standards apply. The clerk noted, Belgian standards apply here. The American demanded, call manager. The clerk smiled. I am manager. The American looked defeated by reality. An American tourist in Barcelona complained about manual transmission. This is ancient technology, she said. A Spanish agent seemed offended. It's preferred technology. The American insisted, by who? The agent said, by Europeans. The American argued, they don't know better. The agent disagreed. We choose deliberately. The American seemed confused. Why choose harder? The agent explained, more engaging to drive. The American pressed her argument. Automatic is superior technology. The agent disagreed. Different technology. The American insisted, more advanced. The agent noted, not necessarily. The American argued, newer is better. The agent smiled. Manual still preferred. The American asked, by backwards people? The agent replied calmly, by most of world. The American looked shocked. That can't be true at all. I watched an American in Munich refuse manual car. I can't drive this, he said. A German agent seemed tired. Then learn. The American insisted, I'm on vacation. The agent noted, many Americans learn. The American argued, I shouldn't have to. The agent disagreed. You're in Germany. The American demanded, bring car to me. The agent looked confused. What car? The American explained his demand. Automatic car. The agent noted, none available. The American insisted, get one. The agent asked, from where? The American said, anywhere. The agent smiled. This is what we have. The American argued, that's bad service. The agent disagreed. That's German market. The American looked frustrated. Why is Europe difficult? The agent replied, it's not really. An American student in Copenhagen couldn't understand car options. Why all manual? She asked. A Danish clerk explained, standard transmission here. The American seemed confused. Denmark is progressive. The clerk agreed. Yes. The American insisted, then why manual? The clerk noted, manual is fine. The American argued, automatic is progress. The clerk disagreed. Manual works well. The American looked baffled. The student pressed for answers. When will you upgrade? The clerk seemed amused. Upgrade to what? The American said, automatic obviously. The clerk smiled. That's not upgrade. The American insisted, yes it is. The clerk disagreed. It's different choice. The American argued better choice. The clerk noted, matter of preference. The American said fact. The clerk replied, still just opinion. I overheard an American in Stockholm argue about transmission options. Manuals should be illegal, he said. A Swedish agent seemed shocked. Why illegal? The American insisted, it's dangerous. The agent disagreed. It's normal. The American argued causes accidents. The agent noted, no evidence. The American insisted common sense. The agent smiled. Sweden has low accident rate. The American looked confused. The American tried different approach. Automatic is American invention. The agent agreed. Yes. The American said, so superior? The agent disagreed. Just different. The American argued, America leads technology. The agent noted, not always best. The American seemed offended. We invented cars. The agent corrected, Germany did. The American looked shocked. Really? The agent nodded. Yes, Carl Benz did actually. An American family in Oslo needed transportation. We need automatic car, the father said. A Norwegian clerk checked. Nothing available. The mother seemed panicked. Nothing? The clerk confirmed. All manual. The father argued, that's impossible. The clerk noted, summer season, high demand. The mother asked, for manuals? The clerk smiled. For all cars, period. The father pressed for solutions. Can't you order automatic? The clerk noted, takes days. The mother insisted, we leave tomorrow. The clerk suggested, learn manual tonight. The father looked horrified. In one night? The clerk nodded. It's possible. The mother argued, that's crazy. The clerk smiled. Or take train. The family looked defeated entirely. I watched an American in Zurich complain about Swiss efficiency. You claim efficiency, she said. A Swiss agent seemed curious. Yes? The American continued, but used manual. The agent seemed confused. Manual is efficient. The American argued, automatic is more. The agent disagreed. Manual better fuel economy. The American insisted, that's old data. The agent showed current statistics clearly today. The American studied data skeptically. This must be wrong. The agent noted, it's accurate. The American argued, automatic has improved. The agent agreed. Still worse than manual. The American insisted, technology always wins. The agent smiled. Manual is technology. The American said, old technology? The agent replied, effective technology. The American looked frustrated completely. An American businessman in Milan demanded sports car rental. Give me automatic, he said. An Italian agent seemed amused. Sports cars are manual. The American insisted, not in America. The agent noted, in Italy they are. The American argued, automatic is faster. The agent disagreed. Manual more control. The American said, I want easy. The agent smiled. Then not sports car. The American looked confused entirely. The American pressed his demands. I'm paying premium price. The agent agreed. Yes. The American insisted, so automatic. The agent explained, performance cars need manual. The American argued, that's outdated. The agent disagreed. That's preference. The American said, American preference matters. The agent smiled. You're in Italy. Italian preference matters more here in Milan. I overheard an American in Helsinki question Finnish driving culture. Everyone drives manual here? She asked. A Finnish agent confirmed. Almost everyone. The American seemed shocked. Why? The agent explained, standard education. The American asked, you teach manual? The agent nodded. Required for license. The American looked amazed. That's mandatory? The agent confirmed. Yes. The American couldn't believe this fact. The American continued her questions. What if you fail? The agent noted you practice more. The American insisted, that's too hard. The agent disagreed. It's normal. The American argued, automatic should be standard. The agent smiled. Here manual is. The American said, that's backwards. The agent replied, that's Finland. The American looked genuinely confused. An American student in Krakow couldn't rent car. I need automatic, he said desperately. A Polish clerk checked thoroughly. None available. The American seemed panicked. Nothing? The clerk confirmed. Everything manual. The American argued, that's discrimination. The clerk disagreed. That's availability. The American insisted, against Americans. The clerk smiled. Learn manual. Problem solved completely. The student pressed further. How long to learn? The clerk estimated few hours. The American looked shocked. That fast? The clerk nodded. With practice. The American asked, is it hard? The clerk smiled. Not really. The American seemed skeptical. Everyone can learn? The clerk confirmed. Most people do. The American paused. Maybe I'll try. The clerk smiled. Good attitude finally. I watched an American in Ljubljana finally understand reality. So Europe really drives manual, she said. A Slovenian agent nodded. Yes, mostly. The American asked, why didn't anyone tell me? The agent smiled. You never asked? The American admitted, I assumed everyone was like America. The agent noted common assumption. The American said, I feel stupid. The agent replied, just uninformed. The American looked thoughtful today. The agent explained kindly. Many Americans don't know. The American asked, why not? The agent suggested, limited exposure. The American agreed. We don't travel much. The agent noted that shows. The American said I should learn. The agent smiled. Good idea. The American asked, will you teach me? The agent nodded. Yes. The American looked grateful. Thank you for patience. An American family in Porto finally accepted reality. We need to learn manual, the father admitted. A Portuguese agent seemed pleased. Good decision. The mother asked, is it difficult? The agent noted takes practice. The father said, we have time. The agent smiled. Perfect. The mother admitted, we were ignorant. The agent replied, now you know. The family looked determined. The agent offered helpful advice. Start in parking lot. The father agreed. Good idea. The agent continued, practice clutch control. The mother asked, what's clutch? The agent smiled. I'll show you. The father said, we appreciate help. The agent noted, most Americans do eventually. The mother admitted, we assumed too much. The agent agreed. Yes, you did. But learning now. I overheard an American in Bruges reflect on experience. I learned something today, he said. A Belgian clerk seemed curious. What's that? The American continued, America isn't standard. The clerk agreed. Different places differ. The American admitted, I never thought about it. The clerk noted, many don't. The American said, I'll learn manual. The clerk smiled. Welcome to rest of world. The American laughed. Better late than never. The clerk agreed entirely. The American asked final question. Do you think Americans are ignorant? The clerk considered carefully. Sometimes uninformed. The American agreed. That's fair. The clerk continued, but can learn. The American nodded. I'm trying. The clerk smiled. That's good start. The American said, thank you for honesty. The clerk replied, you're welcome. The American left thoughtful. The clerk looked hopeful today.